Hello, 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 all my beautiful, amazing, fantastic machine heads. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to the valley. The big Yukon Valley where the fields are huge, the fields are big, and the fields are ginormous. Welcome back to episode number 24. This is our Wednesday narrated video. First and foremost, I'd like to apologize for my voice being a little bit off today. I've been stacking hay bales yesterday and today, and I got a little bit of allergies going on, so we've been pumping allergy medicine, and we feel good, just a little bit nasally. So if you can bear with me, I feel great enough to do, we're going to do an hour video, because there's we're ready, guys, we're ready, okay? So welcome, we're in August, we're ready to go now. As you can see, we've gotten rid of the sheep. We are now into conforming all of our fields into crops. We already got one planted in oats. We still got a grass. We've been attempting to chop down the trees. And we've got as you can see up in the right-hand corner, we've got $511 million. And I'm going to show you guys the mod that I want to show you, which is amazing. You guys are going to enjoy that. But so, sit back, grab yourself a sandwich, grab yourself a drink, and stay with me as long as you can, because I'm going to stay with you guys as long as I can tonight. If it gets to the point where my throat starts to give out, then we'll end the video. But other than that, I feel great, I feel awesome, and I feel fantastic as usual. Thank you, and shout out to Bart, this narrated video. He loves him. But anyway, so we are done with animals, finished. We are in the process of getting this field over here, the trees chipped up. As you can see, I have 2 million liters in here, and I have 5 or 6 liters in that, million liters in that one. Now, here's the mod I want to show you guys. We have a new mod, and it is a script mod, and it is called the Direct Sales Increase. So, you guys know when you put it on auto sale, if you have factories, you put it on auto sell, it takes anywhere between 32, 35, 40, 45% off, depending on what map you're on, depending on the prices of the screen. Okay? This now gives you, this script mod, and I'll try to remember to put a link in the description for it. This now gives you 100% of the lowest price and 96% of the highest price. Average them together for a total of 97.7% of the total amount. Okay, so if you go into our prices screen, for example, we're on planks. We're going to look at our planks because we're going to look at the stuff that we have. Okay, planks. Okay, so planks sell for, the highest is $26.77. Get our little mousey right here. Well, I can't see it on the screen. $26.77, and our lowest price is $26.16. So it's going to give you a minimum of 100% of that. So it's going to give you $26.16 minimum, and then it's going to give you 96.6% of the $26.77. So you're going to get 98%. You're going to make every auto sell. You're going to make 98% of those two averaged together, which is absolutely epic. So now you can literally put it on auto sell, and it'll go. I want to make sure that we are, when does rain stop? Okay, just another hour. We'll be all right. We'll let that go. I also want to show you what I got going on here. I want to get up here real quick, and then we're going to make 100% gold money today. Gold. This is what we're going to sell. Let me get up here. You can see that I've officially... Okay, so we got an oat field. We have nothing. We're going to take that silo, but I got to sell the 5 million liters of grass in it. We're not even going to keep grass, but you can see how much trees I've chipped up. Now, in just literally half of this field, okay, there's 32 million liters of wood chips that I got off, and now I'm getting here. My Trex has been edited to hold 10 million liters, and it literally goes, there's so many trees in here. It literally goes like right here, and then I got a 10 million liters. It's crazy. And that wasn't even counting this here, which was another 10 million. So pretty close to 50 million liters of wood chips on what I've chipped up already. That's crazy. So I've put down 2 wood chip factories that take, plank factories that take wood chips. My Trex dumps them right into it, and they make the $2,000 per 1,000. So we're going to turn this off. We're going to turn this off, and I'll show you. Okay, so we can figure this out together. They're exactly the same. So there is 238,000 in this one and 230,000 in that for a total. Well, basically, is for a total of 480 times 2. That's almost $1 million. I'm averaging $2 million an hour with that wood chip factory between the two of them. That's crazy. That's why I said we're ready to go. Now, let's go over here and show you guys. We got to get this on times 3. You guys know how it works. And while we're here, we'll go ahead and double check. You guys know how it works. You're going to lose the game sounds, but you won't lose me. Want to double check, and yes, we are. And ready to go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So let's buzz up here. Now, let's get to this thing. This is storing. We don't have anything in storage yet. Okay. So we're going to go down here. We're going to go down to gold. Gold flakes. Now, look at 621, 610, 610, 610, 610, 610. So it's going to give us 100% of the 610, 560. And then 96% of the 621, 199. So then it's going to be a total of about 618, about 618 we're going to get per ounce. Now when I sold it before, it dropped all the way down to 505. Okay, and now it's taken 2 full months to come back to 621. So we've sold the gold bars because we're going to make our money this way. We have 100% gone to automation back. I was using a truck. We now have 2 gold wash plants. One over here, and I'll show you real quick. And sorry about the delay. I had to start recording twice. There's a little cough for you guys. Okay, so you can see we now have moved the gold over here, the one wash plant, so that we can use belts now. We have cleared all this out so far. We have now gotten into the second one, the second pen, and it was all the way out to here. I put it literally right at the edge of the plant, or the pay dirt. So we've already cleared that out right there. We got to go ahead and set up our belts, and we're going to get going doing that right now. Now, this transfers. Okay, let's get this off here quick. This will transfer every hour on the hour. Okay, so without further ado, let's get this set up. Get in here, turn the belt on, and we're going to make this go square. This very first one. The other ones we're going to move. We can move around. Okay. So this is what I found out was easier. I had a $10 million liter trailer, and it just seemed longer than just putting the belts up. Okay, so we're going to push that right to there. We're now going to turn the belt on. We're going to come with this second one, and oh yeah. Let's get out here where we can see. Now these things have a massive, massive, massive reach on them. We already know that. So our last belt that's in line, we will be able to put it any way we want. We can move that one around until we have to buy another one. To get out here where I can see. I want to go as square as I possibly can on this one. And we're going to turn that on. Okay. Now she's taken already. So the good news is that if you see, it's now going to transfer. In about 20 minutes, it's going to transfer all the concentrate up there. So let's get this thing here. We'll get her going from the corner. As you guys can see, that's what I was working on, is pushing this way. And then we'll put our store deliveries over here, and we will literally make us some bucks. Now, this requires us to run back and forth quite a bit. So, because you guys know it fills up quick. But I was sending over, when I was doing the testing on this, anywhere between 100 and 200,000 liters every hour from one plant. And then it just goes through it. So we were making about $10 million an hour plus my 2 million from my wood planks. So we're going to keep this one as straight as we can. We're going to buy us another belt so we can start moving our way backwards. Belts are very, very cheap compared to how much money you make from gold. It's absolutely crazy. This down here. Turn this on so she can start getting her gold. And then we'll turn this on and get her back over here. Okay. There we go. Now, we're going to put the stored deliveries back over where our XJ is. And the only reason I did that is because it gives me something to tab into over here. So we're going to move him just a little bit farther forward. So our stored deliveries go right here. So we're going to go and buy us another belt. And we already have 20,000 liters of concentrate already in there. Isn't that insane? In 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes. Oh, whoops. I got to put that right here. Because I had it set up at the other farm. Or at the farm. Okay, what happened here? Oh, there we go. Let's get down here. It kind of froze there for a second. Belt systems. This one, 40 miles an hour. And we're going to take this one over to the other one, because that's farther away first. And this thing goes, look how fast these go. These are belts. This ground is terrible uneven in here too, by the way, but we're not going to care about that. Look at that, 26 miles an hour for a belt. So you can zip these things around pretty quick. It's pretty dope. And then she's already done. So he's already reached as far as he can go. So now what we do is we are going to move this one around to get all the pay dirt as far as we can reach when we've gone all the angles. You know what I mean? So when we've reached all the angles as far as we can reach, then we'll put the third belt straight, and then we'll start going angles that way, and then we'll start going straight the other way. So let's get this here, and it doesn't matter. We can start taking it from right here just to give us some space. There we go. Now she'll start yanking from there, and she's already at 11,000. So now we'll come over here, and we'll buy us another belt, I do believe. Yes, yes, yes. So this is like nonstop running, but it's fun because you know darn well that the more money you get in there, the more that you make. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's exciting. But we're fully into it now. We are done, like I said, done completely with animals. And we are ready to go with this. So now we are going to go and get that chunk out. So this pit over here is quite a bit smaller. So we can literally pretty much reach the whole thing with just a couple of belts. And then we're going to eventually have to buy a whole bunch more. So this one here is going to have to go short-wise right here. Get this chunk out of here. There you go. Now he'll start chunking out of there, and we'll check and we'll see. Like I said, we got 3 minutes, and we've got 21,000 here, and then we'll zip over here, and we've got 25. So 46,000 is going to go up there. It's going to make gold. Then that'll sell at 8 o'clock. Okay? And then as we get farther and farther back, now we can switch this to like this to square it up. And shebang. We'll get her fully ready to go. And there she goes. Now look how far she'll grab now. There. Now we'll watch this disappear. There it goes. It took 30 from there, and it took about 30 from the other one. And then we'll zip up here, and we'll show you that now it is making gold. Remember, it's going to give us 97% of 577, or 6 77. So we got 55,000 in there, and we've already made $600,000 just like that. And in an hour, we'll come up here and we'll see how much we're gonna have in there. So both of these gold plants are fully upgraded and ready to go. We can now take this, and we'll get this situated here. And we'll start taking that corner out of there. There we go. I always just run back and forth. And it's fun, though. It's not like it's boring because, look at that one's still taking it. So sometimes when you get them set and they're still, look at, she's still taking it. And she's still taking it. And that's the thing that's fun. And we're already at 11,000 here. So now we'll get a full hour. We'll get an idea. I usually average about 90 to 100%, or 90 to 100,000 in each one. Send over almost a quarter of a million liters of concentrate. And then I just literally start, when she gets backed up, I literally just start doing this and moving her around. You can see how far you can actually go. It's crazy. And then we're going to raise this. We got to shorten this down. You can cover a lot of ground with one belt. There you go. Then I'll show you what you do here. As she gets bigger and bigger, you just go like this and, whoops, tilt her back a little bit. I hit that belt. That's my fault. It's my fault. I touched it. And then you keep going back, and then you bring your belt out. First of all, we're going to go up above it so we don't hit that again. Just keep chipping her away like this until she's fully extended, and look how far she can reach. Very quick. Very easy. There she is. Now she'll just grab all the way back there, and we go check out our other one. And we are already at 25,000 already. Okay, and now we're going to take this from here, and we're going to go. Let's get some from here real quick. Whoops. Take it from this side for a few minutes. This one's slower. Boy, that hay fever is crazy. I gotta get him. There. Now she'll take a big chunk of it. We don't need it that high, just so it doesn't hit the thing. Just want it fully upgraded. There we go. There we go. Now it'll take a good sized chunk of that. And we are at 20,000 there. Zip around, zip around. This rain's got to stop any time now. She's still taking, as you can see. Once you get it set up into a big spot and it takes a good sized chunk, it's crazy. It'll start, like, you can see how much more it makes when you get a chunk. 42 already in this one. And then we got to shorten her down a little bit. It's crazy to think how fast this goes. I'm going to go over here with this. We get a big chunk. So she starts going crazy. I think we can reach it there. Nope. There we go. Now she'll take it. And she'll start going again. And it's rinse and repeat. It's rinse and repeat. We could go over and chip up some trees, but I do want to make a few $1 million on this episode. See how far that takes it. What was she at? Was she in her 40s yet? Oops, I'm all lost here. 34, pretty close now. We got to just keep her going. This is the weak one right here. Yeah, see, it's crazy that it'll take it, but it's just in a weird situation. Like I put it too weird. So we'll get her situated. Once she starts taking this corner, we'll start chipping away at this corner, and then we'll move her. And then maybe we'll go over at we started at 6. We're gonna play till 10. Maybe at 8 o'clock or whatever. We'll go over and chip up some trees, just so we're doing something a little different. I like it. This is... Now, if I was to... So, as you guys saw from my community page, what we're going to start doing is... we're going to start looking at maps, because as you guys can see, you'll see I just made $2 million from my planks. I just want to get this chunk right behind us. There we go. Now she'll last there for a while. And she'll start putting in some serious bucks here. There we go. 45 there. I want to make sure we're fully upgraded on that, because this is 65. Look how far we've gone on this already. Alright, so now we're going to go here. And we're going to go here. See if we can get her right there. Get that chunk. There we go. See, and then you move your belts around. We'll move it to that chunk next. We'll take that little corner out. Then we'll start going that way. And then when you can't reach anymore with your belt and all your angles, then you buy another belt. It's pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. Pretty easy. But it's just non-stop. This is, if you did this for the whole day, you could make $120 million a day. If you just did. We're already at 71. There. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. 997 million, or 450,000 tailings. What was that at? 57,000. You just got to keep yourself going back and forth for just a little while. We're going to do this just for an hour, and then we'll come back. There. Now she'll take that. We still got 25 minutes, and we've got 61 in this one. And 80 in this one. So 140,000 liters. All right. So let's take and get this thing here. I just get it. What I try to do is get the chunk where I want. Then I can shorten it up. That's what I need. That's the one I want right there. There we go. She'll take that, and then she'll start rocking and rolling. See if we can get to 100 real quick here. 82. It's just, I think it's a blast. I think this is absolutely the easiest way to go. You see how much I just took that back there. And then we'll move it over. As soon as she's done with that, wrapped up there. Because as it gets farther away, it does take it slower and slower. So you want to try to get it to where you're, well, she's chipping away at that. Try to get this chunk here. There. Now should take all the way. Yep, she'll take all of that back there. That's good. Then we can start working that way. And then we can put the belt. We can straighten that one out and then start going backwards. See, this pit's a little bit smaller. This pit won't be nearly as much. I don't think it's as deep. Oh, we're going to check. 78,000 concentrate, almost 80,000 there. And 94 here. So this thing is absolutely making twice as much. So I got to check. Let me check to make sure this other one is fully upgraded. And we'll find out real quick here. Because it seems to be slower. Yep, it's maximum level. That's good. Still taking that little chunk, which is good. Look at that. Look at that. It's like we know what we're doing or something. And then we'll slow her down. We'll get her stopped. See, she starts pulling too. If you get the belt, the other one away from where you need to be. These belts really shorten up nice too. Then we'll start chipping away at this corner. There, just to give me some space. And then we'll be able to, you can see how far that goes. That's crazy, isn't it? So we had almost 187. About 10 minutes left, and then we'll go over and chip some logs. Actually, we'll go over and we'll mow some grass. We got to mow that one grass field one last time. And so we'll mow it and pick it up. And then we'll chip some trees, because chipping trees can get boring real quick. There we go. Now look at that. That's a good sized chunk right there. And we've cleared, remember, the pay dirt was here. We've cleared all this already. Isn't that crazy? Millions. There's 107. Now, the reason I keep checking to see how much it is you get pretty much 80% of the concentrate becomes gold. So if we've got almost 200,000, which we will in 9 minutes, we'll make sure I'm in the right one here. Look how far you go. There you go. Now she'll take that big chunk, and you start taking whole chunks. Remember, we were all the way even. It was all the way to even out to here. That's crazy. That's awesome. There's 105, so we're at almost $250,000 liters of pay dirt or concentrate that has gone in there. We still got 5 minutes to yank as much as we can out of here. Ooh, we're going to get to the point where we're not going to be able to reach much more. We're going to need another belt. There. There we go. There we go. There we go. It's just crazy. I love these belts, and it makes it super, like, the other thing I was going to tell you guys is if you were seriously going to mine this whole thing with, like, legitimate, like with an excavator and stuff, it would take you years. I'm getting millions and millions. It takes 1 million liters, okay, to get 1,000. And we have 124,000, so we have literally taken 12 million liters out of here already. So be prepared for that. Like, it's just, you won't understand how much it actually takes. How much is that actually in there? There we go. I'm going to take this because we only got 1 more minute. Let's go over and check real quick, see if we can get there. 125. Oh, there it goes. And we made some money. We made some gold money. Let's go over here now. We'll let those finish up, and then we'll go mow. Yeah. So we just made... How much did we make? Let's see. From harvest income. $19,063,000 we just made. 19 million. And we're at 519 already. It's crazy. And I still have my my planks over here still going away at this. Now we're going to mow and pick up at the same time and get this grass field done. Then we'll chip up some trees, and then I think we'll just kind of wrap it up. Whoops, I wanted to check this. We still have 1 million liters to go through that. That's cool. This is now going to be ready 2 months from now. And then here's the deal. Once we get that chipped up there, or all those trees chipped up, and then that mowed, and then all of that plowed in over there to one field. Once we have a successful harvest on this field and a successful harvest on both of those fields, and we have $1 billion, we're out of here. We're then going to bounce. Because we are literally... we also have to get to March. So we've got to do that. Yeah, let's get over. We're going to take our Cheaty mower, and then we can sell this as soon as we're done mowing. So that's kind of cool. We'll set him up on course play, and we'll just sell the grass outright, so that way we don't waste it. Whoops. And then we can sell the grass in the silo, sell the silo. We're getting there, everybody. We're getting down. We're still going to have to purchase a harvester and a wagon to pick it up. But I've got wagons that'll hold hundreds and hundreds of thousands of liters. And then we can sell the silo. It's kind of cool. We're downgrading, and as soon as we're done wood chipping, those factories will be gone. This sell point can stay because we're gonna keep it. We'll set him up on course plate, let him do his thing, and then we can come over and chip some logs up while we're waiting for him to get done. There we go. We'll get him going here like this. Get this unloaded. And then we will get first waypoint. Yeah, let's go 2 headlands and create it. There we go. Should say 2 headlands, or it might just do 1. Yeah, it's just going to do 1. Hopefully it didn't go in the drink. That's all right. I forgot the wagon hooked up. You can only set course play up for 1 headland with this wagon. There you go. She's going to do it. She'll do it all, and she'll grab it all, and she won't miss any. I've done this many times now. And so now we're going to chip some trees while we're waiting on that one. I mean, like $19 million. That's crazy. And we'll probably do it again. It'll probably sell again. When it's done, it'll probably make another $20 million. Now, this wood chips that I'm chipping, this has been edited to hold 10 million. Normally, it holds 2, because you'll see the sheer just number of trees. That is crazy. We'll sell that, and then as soon as all these trees are gone, we're going to plow this into one massive field. And we're going to go up the other end and work our way back this way. Hopefully, we get another 10 million liters. This is going to go into the plank factory, like I said. When the plank factories are empty and we've sold all the money out of them, we sold the plank factories back. Then we're done with factories except for our gold maker. That's it. And then that's it. Just so you guys can see a little bit of different stuff. Now, I wanted to point out a little bit. You can see the amount of... Let's see how many stumps I had on here. 69 from the last time I cleared it. This series has been very, very taxing, very consuming, very not frustrating at all. It's been a blast, but absolutely what's the word I'm looking for? Just consuming. You don't realize how much $1 billion is, and even with all my cheaty mods and all of my stuff that I have in here, it's still taking me. We are on episode 24, and you have to keep in mind 24 episodes that I'm getting ready. We're recording 24 right now, and 6 live streams. So it's actually 31 episodes that we've done to make $500 million, and we're going to keep going, and we're going to keep going until we hit it. But now we're going to start downgrading, and eventually what I'm going to do is nothing but gold sales. Eventually. And then I will literally have I can stay over there and focus and bring hundreds and hundreds of thousands of liters of pay dirt in. I was going to extend it and stay on there until I got the pits done, but no, we started this series on a live stream, and we've done 6 live streams, like I said. So we literally have been on this map for 6 weeks. We're into week 7 now. So almost 2 months we've been on this map. And I'm still got a few more episodes yet. I'm not just ending it today. We've got to get our goals. We got to hit our goals. We got to do what we got to do. But as you can see, I'm almost at 1 million liters of wood chips already. And this thing holds 10 million. So you understand how we get so many. And then I usually dump 5 in one and 5 in the other, and it makes me $2 million every hour. And that's it. It's just absolutely great. It's an awesome way to make money. But I think if I was ever to do Yukon Valley again, which I'm never going to say never, I like this map a lot. I don't think I'm going to do any farming. I think I'm either going to do all wood chipping or all mining, and maybe put $2 billion in there. You know what I mean? Because we're not even halfway through one pit yet, and we have 5 other pits to go. That's just gold. Then you could switch to something different. So I may come back on this at some point and say, let's do a series where we just gold mine with the belts, and we literally just make millions and millions. And now with that auto sell, that is a game changer. And the reason why I say that is for those of you who absolutely love your factories, it is a game changer in a sense where you don't have to sell it. Now, it's not very realistic, because you'd want to sell your products. That's the fun part of it. That's the whole idea of it to me. You'd want to sell your products, but if you're massively into hundreds and hundreds of factories, like a lot of people are, then it would help if you just kind of sold them. I think that I'm going to take it out for the next Let's Play, because we're going to go to a realistic Let's Play. I've got a big series planned. I don't know what map it is yet, because I'm still deciding, but it will be a European small to medium sized map, because I don't want to go to super tiny equipment, but I also don't want to go to Mahusif. I want to stay right around 6 to 8 meters, as realistically as you can, within the constraints of the game. But I'm looking at it. Or if I do pick one of the little tiny maps, like St. Cali size, then I'll use smaller equipment. But you guys are going to be shocked. The next series, it's like, I think you do get caught up in the challenges, but this is one of the first ones that I've made the decision to actually stay on it. Usually I make such big challenges that I can't complete them, and you get frustrated. So this one here was something that when I promised myself from now on that I'm going to do goals, that's it. Because let's face it, as a content creator, yes, I said before that this would be my be-all, end-all map, which it could be. I could be on this for years and years and years and years. But as a content creator, you do want to kind of put out something new every couple months, 2 or 3 months, if you can. And if you can't, I'm thinking strongly of putting 2 out next time. 2 different styles, same realistic styles, but like 2 different maps or something. I don't know. It's fun. It's fun when you start looking at maps and things. But there, we just hit 2 million liters of wood chips, and we've only been chipping for 20 minutes in game. As you can see, it's just with this Trex. Now, the only thing I don't like about the Trex, and I have looked at it to see if I can fix it, it does not keep track of the trees. Like your Brucks will keep track of how many trees. Because it would have been, to me, really cool to be able to find out how many trees are on this island compared to the other one, version 5. I did hear that version 5 is being worked on, so that some of the issues that are going to be fixed. But I also wanted to point out, too, that yes, we've been on this map this is week 7, right? But you got to remember, this is my second, well, technically third go-around on this map. I did a multiplayer on it, which I think we are on, well, I think we made it to episode 18, to be honest with you. I have to go back and look, but I could have swore it was 16 or 18 episodes that we made it on this map. So, and it was year 2, so I know that it was at least 12, because we hit year 2. So, and we are doing 1 episode per game month. So I do know it was at least 12 episodes. All right, so that's that. Before I lost my save game, I was year 2. Okay, and now I'm year 2 as well. So that's, and then I was on this for a personal Let's Play for 7 episodes. So realistically, that's 12, and 24 is 36 episodes plus 6 live streams is 42 episodes, and my 7. So I'm pretty close to 50 episodes on this, and about 6 years on the map. So it is getting to the point where I am getting a little tired of the map, but it's still fun, and I'm not going anywhere till we hit our goals. And from now on, I don't care how extreme my goals are. They are going to be obtained before we leave the map. So that's going to be, I'm going to always have crazy challenges. Always. We've completed 1 challenge so far, and that was the Chicken Odyssey. We wanted 100,000 chickens, and it took us 3 years in game to get that. And so we completed that one. And then this one will complete before we move on. So out of all my Let's Plays, I've only completed 2 challenges. So that's why going forward, I'm making sure that we complete them. I don't care how frustrating it gets on my end. I'm going to stick to it. Normally, I would have started over and just went on to a new map. I noticed that you guys are kind of getting bored as well. The views are kind of dropping. But that's okay. That's okay. They'll come back. They'll be here. You guys that want to watch it or watch it. I'm not going to let that influence it anymore. I have to hit the goals. Have to. So that's pretty cool. I'm excited that we're literally recording episode 24 already. And by the end of the week, I'll be on episode 30. So that's pretty cool. That's quite a entrenching. So I want to be able to... I'm going to go over one more time what goals we have to hit. I have to hit $1 billion. I have to have $1 billion in the bank before we quit. I have to be into year 3, and I have to have had harvested at least my 3 fields that I have at least 1 time. Now, technically, before we lost the save game, we did harvest that big field over there because we got millions of liters of straw, remember? When we had the big cow, we had our farm over there before my save game was gone. And that was on version 5. So technically I have harvested this once, but we're going to count this as different. And remember, I've changed the farm on this 3 times. 3 times. Now we're going to let that get to... about... we got to go till 10. We might as well wrap it up. We might as well go to the 10 o'clock. And how much grass has he got? Did he go into the... Nope, he's going good. Good. Look at that. funny how slow that works, but there. Whew. Let's see how much we've made now. Where is it? 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 There it is. $31 million this episode so far in less than an hour. $31 million. And remember, when I was selling it on the pallets, I was only making 40. So, but I had to keep loading it up. I was able to get rid of the truck, the pallet loader. I got rid of that van down by the river. So, yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting that we've made $31 million in this episode in less than an hour. And it won't make any more. It'll only make the wood chips money now. So because that'll be it should be close to being out of gold. Check this here. Say it's still got some. It'll make another couple $1 million. That's cool. That's cool. All right, we'll let it go. But you can see from up here, we are really kicking butt on this one. Literally, it was right here when I started, and that's crazy. Look at the other one. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. And then what I do is I usually move the gold plant closer so I don't need as many belts, but I'm done with that. Let's go back over to chipping some trees. And here we go. We can watch them being mowed. So we mowed, we gold mined, and we did some trees chipping. And then I will literally plow this whole thing in. Well, I don't have to plow that side in. So that's just grass. It'll seed right over the grass with my direct drill. So I'll literally plow this side in. I'll plow it all the way in the road. Everything will be gone. And we'll make it one giant, huge field over here, which I'm guessing will be about 160 acres. And then we'll have the harvest over there of oats, and then we'll have one ginormous oat harvest. And we'll do it on a live stream, and that'll be it. And then I'm going to go here, because these trees, this guy that made this map is amazing, and the reason why I say that is because he literally put every tree down by hand. And the reason I say that is because I've been on maps that they use tree splines for, and they're all even. They're like, and if you guys know what I'm talking about, go to the plantation map. They're all in rows. So what he used those for is splines. Put them down, and it literally puts them all puts 50 trees down, all the same, all in rows, all the nice neat rows. This one is all done by hand. Like you'll see, and they'll have clumps of 2, 3 in a row of the same, but then they'll just be random. So you can't just go around and go up and down the rows to cut it off. You have to weave in and out, and it's really interesting. Now I can tell you from experience, if you came in here with a log harvester, you'd be here a while. Because I've had, let's see, the first one I did with the Brucks was 586 trees. And that was up at the corner, way up there. Then I had 386 and then 386. So that's over pretty close to 1,100. And then this last time I had 68, and then we'll see what we had here. So I'm guessing it's at least 2,000 trees already, and I'm not even halfway through the side. So I'm guessing about 10,000 trees just on this island alone. Not to mention everywhere that's brown. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, he's going to make another $10 or $15 million, which is good. And if we make $50 million pretty much every episode, we're not going to be on here long. But remember what I'm doing is, and then if we get to the harvesting done, and we've harvested both fields that we have, I might keep this. I might just plow this side in. I might keep it 3. I might, once he's done there, I might set the seeder off and seed that in oats. Yeah. I'm going to go down. Look at all the tree stumps. Yeah, I might keep it 3 fields just because it won't be so massive to do it. But once we get harvested, if we do get harvested all 3 and we still need more money, then it's 100% gold mining at that point. And then it literally will be, I guarantee you I can make anywhere between 120 and 180 million dollars a day just in gold. Literally, I know I can. And then you remember, I'm not even really trying. If I we made $10 million in an hour just spending one in-game hour on it. Imagine if I spent 12 in-game hours. I could triple that money. I could probably make $40 million an hour times 12 hours is $480 million a day. So, yeah. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. I knew it. But anyways, how you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing great. I haven't even asked you that. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope your virtual farms are going well. I have not put out an hour video in a long time. So this was exciting. I did feel good. Just got a little bit of hay fever, like I said, stacking those bales. My wife, now, on the other hand, she wears a mask because when she's helping stack the bales, and she comes out and helps because she's severely allergic to grass and hay. I never have been, but I think as I get older, I'm acquiring. My doctor said that as you get older, you can get a grass allergy. And as much grass and hay and stuff I've made over the years, I wouldn't be surprised. Because we stacked in Friday, I hand stacked probably about 600, 700 bales into the one barn. Now, the big fields, we've extended our grass fields. We used to have 30, 80 acre grass meadows. We've extended that now. John's bought, about 5 different meadows, and a couple of them are 25, 30 acres, and a couple of them are like 100. They're pretty decent size. So we went from about 300 to 400 acres of farmland and everything to over 1,000 now. We've got 1,000 acres now of farmland and everything else. So the 2 smaller fields that we've done recently, we make into small square bales, 80 pounders, kind of like your baby bales in game. So we use those, and I've been stacking them in the barn by hand. Now our 80 acres, we use the big massive baler, the round one that puts out, I think 1.80 bales. So they're 1.8 tons, if not more. We use those on the big, massive fields so you can pick them up. But I stacked in the barn by hand Friday. About, like I said, between 500 and 600 bales. And that's putting it mildly. And then Saturday I woke up literally with a massive sore throat. And I was like, okay. Now keep in mind, I haven't been, because with everything going around, first thing you think is, oh my gosh, I got COVID, blah, 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 blah. And then you realize that you haven't been around anybody but your people on your farm. That doesn't mean anything because they've been around other people. But I knew what it was immediately, So I went down to the local drugstore and I bought myself some allergy medicine, and that was Sunday. Took it Sunday, took it Monday, and today I'm about almost back to 100% as far as feeling. I'm a little nasally still in the voice, but that's okay because I feel good, and that's what matters. So just a quick allergy, quick week thing, you get, and you're all congested and everything. Plus the weather in my area has dropped. We are officially into fall. We are getting ready to finish up. We finished up our soybean harvest, and now we're finishing up. We're going to start harvesting, I think, this next week. Corn. We're into corn now. It's fall corn. Ready to go, baby. Corn harvest is going to be full swing. It's only going to be about 200 acres that we've got to harvest, but it'll take me about a week. Well, excuse me, as I sniffle into your ear holes. But we've got 4 people helping us, so I'm figuring about a week to get it harvested, and then it's right back into flipping the fields. So the last little bit of fall that we have before we turn cold, we'll be brush hogging the corn stalks down, getting them down to some fodder, some extra bedding for our cows. And they eat it too, which is weird. They eat corn fodder, but yeah. So we're going to be doing that. Then we got to cultivate them fields in and get all the grass ready to go. We don't roll our fields in real life here. They do primarily in Europe. I do know people that do roll it, but we just we fertilize it with slurry and manure and let it take care of itself. It's all natural, as they say. We're still at only not even 7 million liters. Now you understand why I put it at 10. But we can go dump this in here and be done for the episode. Let's do that. Let's do this. And let's see how many we chipped up. There we go. Let's do this. Ready? 271 trees just in that, plus the 69 that we had on the ground. So 320 trees just in the last hour in game. It's crazy. It's crazy talk right there. And you can see how far we still got to go on all those trees. This is crazy. He meant what he said when he took out like 240,000 trees. And which reminds me, where is he? Where is he? Oh, he's still going. He's still making his way back to you, babe. I don't know why he went all the way down here. Huh. I don't know why he's... I don't know. Just hope he doesn't back into the... But you can see 42 minutes left on that field with a 32 meter wide header. It's crazy. Okay, we're going to watch him to make sure he doesn't back into the water. Good. Wow, that little cough is going to be annoying to me. All right. Let's go. Whoops, is that my trees? There we go. Let's go. Don't start dumping this in. Like I got 10 minutes left in game. And we'll see quickly. We'll stay like 1 extra minute to see how much we make. Now, as you can see, I have not put out an hour video in a while. So, and I'm not going to. This was a rare occasion because it's been a while since I put one out. So I wanted to put out an hour video. But they're going to stay 30 minutes in between the narrated ones. Live, because I live stream for 2 hours. At least 2 hours to 3 hours. Depending on what we got going on. And so that's... Yeah, that's... So we're going to put 3 million in here and then the other... There we go. Let's see how much he had left. Ooh! He literally was out. But we're going to be selling... $1 million there. That was perfect timing. And $1,600,000. Ooh, gonna be... Wow. 6 is 1.2. And 6 is 1.2. So we're gonna be making 2.4 million. As well as what we're gonna see what we can make. My nose just started draining all of a sudden. That's that stupid... antihistamine stuff that works. As soon as it wears off, it's like, ew. Ew. I got the 24-hour allergy stuff, the Claritin or whatever it's called. It's supposed to last 24 hours, but I took it at about 10 o'clock this morning, and it's now 12:15 in the morning, and it's starting to wear off, so I might have to take another one. They say on the package you can take, like, 6 a day. I'm like, no, that stuff's expensive. So there we go. We're going to see in 2 minutes what we make. I know we're going to make 2.4 from this, and let's see what we're going to make real quick with the gold. We can kind of figure it out. This 1,000 is 630, and we've got 65,000. I know that 54 was 40 million. So we're going to make about 10 to 12 million. That's a lot of gold. That's a lot of gold. Here we go. So let's check real quick and see what we made. Okay, we've made $43,063,000 this hour in game. And on that note, guys and gals, I'm going to wrap it up. $43 million we made just like that in 1 hour of gameplay. And I play for 3-hour game days. So on that note, please, please, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Be sure to like and subscribe and share. Hit the little notification ding bell so you get notified when Fury drops a video. Please, please, please enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you are watching this. And on that note, I love you all, and I will catch you on the flip side.